Helping real estate clients close transactions successfully requires more than it once did. They're mobile and informed, with everything from banking to business in their pockets. And they keep track of hundreds of friends at a glance, so they expect you to be equally mobile and informed about their transaction. My First Am is the new technology friend from First American that helps mobile real estate professionals exceed their customers' expectations. Here's a quick picture of life with and without My First Am. Meet Gail and Mike. Mike still depends on phone calls and office hours to stay on top of transactions, while Gail uses My First Am. Mike's touring a house with a new couple and gets a call from his current sellers. Has the loan been funded? Mike says he'll get back to them as soon as he can reach his contact at the escrow company. He panics a bit when he realizes it's 4:30 on a Friday. The seller on the phone is anxious. Their purchase is contingent on the loan funding. But the new couple shows no sign of ending their tour, and he can't very well step away to make a call to the escrow office. Gail is meeting with the Woodbridge buyers to update them on their transaction. She gets a text from My First Am telling her the loan docs are in escrow. They all pull out their calendars and check their availability to schedule a signing. Meanwhile, Mike says goodbye to his new clients and scrambles to call the escrow company, hoping to catch his escrow officer before she's tied up with another transaction. Gail finishes her coffee and stops for a moment on her way out the door. Her buyers were so impressed with her text alert that she decided to add them to the My First Am notifications for their transaction. Then she checks up on another deal. Loan documents, good. Preliminary report, good. Documents recorded, no word yet, but she'll know as soon as First American does. So will her assistant, who prefers email to text. That prompts her to open her laptop to get current information on a home she's about to show. In Gail's area, the law permits My First Am to include property information and calculation tools that help her determine title costs. As Gail heads off, armed to win the next sale, Mike is waiting for a call back from his dedicated escrow officer, who will stay late to talk with Mike but has to wrap up a signing first. He texts the buyer, reassuring them that he'll update them as soon as he gets the call. The text reminds Mike of another closing last week where he worked with the buyers and his friend Gail represented the sellers. Everyone had their phones out, even the First Am sales rep, and Mike's clients were very impressed by the communication throughout the transaction. My First Am is like friending the entire closing process. Now, finally, you can follow the key milestones of many transactions as they happen. Find out more here.